God works in mysterious ways. Via Gloria Wendroff. February 24, 2019. God said, "Beloved, mysterious ways are natural ways. So do you work in mysterious ways. Even an edifice that is constructed is far more than mortar, and stone, more than measurements. There is a spark that sets creation forth, whether it is my creation on a grand scale, or a seemingly lucky stroke of yours. It was always yours. You just hadn't seen it as yet. Just as with the universe, there is more to everything than plain down to earth. There is a motif behind it. We can say there is more than meets the eye. There is also life, and heaven that may defy reckoning. Many questions are posed. When Einstein recognized the behind the scenes of the theories he discovered, that's what they were, weren't they? Theories. Life is discovering, noticing, recognizing, bursting forth, inspiring. The theories were already in place until the moment they came out of the woods. The theories were not new. They were always on the table, so to speak. Then theories arose, and were made evident. What did Einstein find, but some evidence of the grassroots of creation as they arose from the science of life itself? Can it also be said that Shakespeare's plays, and therefore Shakespeare himself, was always in waiting beyond the surface? And you, beloved, you, as well? The kernel of creation always existed even as creation was out of sight. Creation existed always. It isn't really new. It just may not as yet have been recognized. It is something that came out of the closet. No one individual puts it together. The artist turns on the light. The artist opens the lights, pulls up the shades, trips over recognition. He doesn't really bring knowledge forth. He notices Moses in the bulrushes. When a child creates something from mud, or clay, or colored crayons, what he pulls the plug on is something from within himself that yearns to blazon forth, some kind of freeing. The child doesn't engineer his discovery. It is something of the child's within himself that yearns to come forth. Creating does not signify work. It's more like the child, or any discoverer who happens to notice the egg that already is cracked wide open. The discoverer doesn't pretend he put the egg together. It could be said that the Wright brothers had a need within them, let this something inside us come to the surface. It cannot be contained. We do not make it. We do not design it. It bursts out from us. An idea of a flying machine makes its escapes. It can no longer stay hidden. We uncover it. We do not bring it to earth. It was already incepted on earth. My brother and I each stumbled on it as happily as a bug. When Columbus discovered the Americas, this wasn't even his conscious decision. He strayed. Of course, it has to be he was right on. He brought something out that already was waiting to burst free. It doesn't much matter whether Columbus went east, or west, or north, or south. It can safely be said that what arose always was, and was always meant to arise. Columbus was not mistaken. The Americas were heads and heels ahead of him. Did Ford invent a motor car? The concept of motor car always existed. Ford didn't even exactly put it together. Better to say Ford unpacked it. He found the pieces as they were already assembled. Others later put other pieces and ideas together. Was an apple pie invented? Pies were already ready to be baked in the oven, or over an open fire way back when. It was already understood that pies were not just invented. Back then, once fire was discovered, a mother, or a caveman baked an apple pie, and variants thereof with great aplomb. This must be the meaning of, there is nothing new under the sun. All is already known. Just now, it is brought to life.